I got a comment on a video the other day that says, "What is Latinx? It more Chicano culture, no disrespect." And I found that to be a very fair criticism, actually. I am of Mexican descent and I live in East LA, so yeah, a majority of the videos thus far have this Mexican American West Coast bent to them. But it would be very strange that me, with my very limited and kind of privileged Latina experience, make sweeping statements and generalizations about the Latino Hispanic experience as a whole. Then I would be feeding into the idea a lot of ignorant and racist people have about Latinos and Hispanics, that we're all the same and we are all Mexican. And no, we of pinche course are not. And as I have pointed out in the past, the Latino Hispanic community spans 1.5 continents. That is a ton of people. And as much as American society wants to make us this monolithic culture, that ain't us.
Not even close.
From country to country, not even country to country, from region to region, we don't do or say or believe the same things, like at all. Almost nothing in the Latino Hispanic community is universal. Almost. There is one thing we could all agree on, one thing we all love, one thing we literally can't live without. Vicks VapoRub. Making sweeping statements about the Hispanic Latino community is dangerous. Unless you're talking about Vicks VapoRub. Our love of El Vicks, El VapoRub, transcends pretty much everything. If you are Latino or Hispanic, bust out your little jar of VapoRub, take a nice big old whiff of it, wow. And join me as I walk you down the history and why Latinos and Hispanics love this spicy petroleum jelly. Part 1. La Historia del VapoRub. In 1894, a pharmacist named Lunsford Richardson created croup and pneumonia salve. We know it better today as VapoRub. The story goes that Richardson's son was sick with croup, an infection of the upper respiratory system, so Richardson got to work mixing together some very unique ingredients to help his son breathe better. Spoiler alert, his son did get better and the rest is history. The name of the salve was changed to Vicks VapoRub in 1911. Vic was the last name of Richardson's brother-in-law and doctor to the town of Greensboro, North Carolina, where they lived. VapoRub is what Richardson's son decided to call the salve because vapors emerged when you would rub it on. Vicks VapoRub. Lunsford Richardson died in 1919 because of the Spanish flu pandemic that was happening at the time. Good thing we don't have to worry about that anymore, right, familia? Let's take a look at some of those unique ingredients that make VapoRub so effective. Part 2. Ingredients and how they work. What are the amazing ingredients in Vicks VapoRub? According to the Vicks website, the salve in the blue jar's active ingredients are menthol, camphor, and oil of eucalyptus. The inactive ingredients are cedar leaf oil, lemon fragrance, nutmeg oil, thymol, turpentine oil, among other oils in the base of special petroleum jelly. Ever wonder why VapoRub is in a blue jar? Almost all the ingredients in VapoRub break down and become less effective when exposed to regular light. The blue jar helps to keep those ingredients powerful and potent. Camphor, oil of eucalyptus, and menthol are all cough suppressants. I looked up all the active ingredients in the National Institute of Health, yay Tiny Kings website. Here is the breakdown. Menthol. Menthol is an anesthetic. Basically, it helps you numb any aches and pains you might be feeling when you're sick. The menthol also helps your skin and your mucous membranes, the skin around your nose, heal if there's anything irritating them. Camphor. Camphor helps with those muscle aches and weird pains your body feels when you're sick. It is also an insecticidal, antimicrobial, antiviral, anti-cancer, and gets rid of of parasites. Oil of eucalyptus. Oil of eucalyptus seems to be the most amazing ingredient
Ever.
It's an antiseptic, antimicrobial, antioxidant, chemotherapeutic, kills ticks, worms, and mites, helps your respiratory system, helps your digestive system, heals wounds, is an insect repellent, and so much more. Dios mío. Has the most miraculous oil have been living under our noses this entire time? Yep, it has. 100%. Turpentine oil. The one inactive ingredient I'm gonna highlight is turpentine oil. Mostly because when I saw it in the list of ingredients, I was like, the stuff that's in paint thinner? I have questions. There is a lot of dispute as to how safe it is to actually consume, but it has been shown to help with aches and pains in muscles, nerves, teeth, and joints. Some folks who drink it have claimed it helps with stomach infections. It has also been reported to help with autism. No, I'm not even, no. Nope. No. Don't drink it though. Maybe it helps with all those things, but don't drink it. It's kind of poisonous. But mixed together with all the other ingredients in Vicks VapoRub, it helps your skin absorb all those other active ingredients, thus making the rub more effective. The rest of the ingredients are all versions of antibacterial, antifungal, antimicrobial. It helps with aches and pains, etc., etc. Now let's take a look at how and why it works. Part 3, why and how does it work? I don't know. Part 4, wait. Although that I don't know answer is half the truth, half a joke, in almost all the medical documents I read, they claim that VapoRub doesn't actually work. The strong odor and the vapors trick your brain into thinking that it's actually working and helping you get better. Many medical professionals believe that Vicks VapoRub works on the placebo effect, meaning VapoRub works because your brain makes you think it's working. I strongly disagree with this. VapoRub does work. The Vicks website claims the vapors soothe coughs for easier breathing. The NIH website has a study that proves that VapoRub does help with the mucus production. That mucus production helps clear out your respiratory system, which then does help you breathe better. And as we saw in the last section, all the ingredients are different forms of cough suppressant. They help you breathe. They're antiviral, antifungal, anti-cancer, kills parasites, kills bugs, helps heal the skin, muscle and joint problems, and more. Dios mío, it's amazing. After looking at all the ingredients and how they work individually, it makes sense that putting them together would make this rub almost miraculous. And if you ask any Latino or Hispanic, they will swear that VapoRub is actually miraculous and will cure anything and everything. If I could, I would slather this all over my ovaries and they would probably start working. Also, it makes sense that VapoRub works on colds and flus. From my personal experience of getting sick all the time, putting the rub on your chest, back, and feet, yeah, I'm one of those feet people, helps keep you warm, and that warmth helps heal you faster. The warmth stops your coughing, helps you sleep, and is very comforting. All of that mixed together with those amazing ingredients, it makes sense that VapoRub helps all of the health problems. Since all the ingredients help out in a variety of ailments, let's look at some of the more unconventional uses of VapoRub. Part 4, some interesting uses. We all know and have possibly used VapoRub in a different way that was intended. Legally, Vicks and me can only tell you to use it the way you're supposed to use it. So if you want to try these different uses, that's at your own risk. The NIH says that VapoRub can help cure toenail fungus and is also really good with athlete's foot. Ew. Latinos swear by VapoRub to help clear acne. Folks like my sister need VapoRub to help repel mosquitoes and heal those mosquito bites. Have a headache? Some VapoRub on the temples will help clear that right up. VapoRub also helps your joint pain. Neosporin too expensive? VapoRub works the same on cuts and wounds. Be careful though. Folks have gotten semi-poisoned by putting too much on an open wound. VapoRub helps your skin by healing sunburns, treating eczema, and fading stretch marks. This one I will try one day. VapoRub can help you lose weight and burn fat. Worth a shot. Put VapoRub all over your feet, then put some socks on, and it will cure everything, possibly death. Lastly, VapoRub helps with earaches. In short, it really is the most miraculous balm ever. Just don't eat it, please. Part 5, why Latinos love it. This has a two-part answer. One is pretty straightforward, and the other one is my best guess. Marketing. After the 1918 flu pandemic, the children of Lungsford Richardson went to work to fulfill their father's dream of spreading Vicks VapoRub all over the world. The Vicks company did a massive marketing campaign in 1920. They hit Mexico, England, South America, Central America, and some Asian countries. They marketed the hell out of VapoRub, selling it door to door, handing out coupons, and telling people what else it will cure aside from your cold or flu. Everyone always talks about Walt Disney or Steve Jobs being marketing geniuses. No. They have nothing on Vicks VapoRub. To have a product that so many people use, love, and swear by for over 127 years now, with no signs of slowing down or going away, is really quite remarkable. My Latino theory. Latino parents love to roast their children. I know, my small blonde mother roasts me daily. The only time you seem to not get roasted is when you're sick or injured. That is the only time when many of us Latinos experience a softer, gentler, kinder, more caring side from our parents or extended family. As a kid, when you got sick, there was nothing more comforting than the person who was taking care of you, putting you to bed, lovingly slathering you with VapoRub. It's also tradition. Many kids, when they grow up and have children of their own, have that kind of love and care and slather their kids in VapoRub, like they were slathered with VapoRub. It is very much a generational passing it down kind of thing. Neuroscientist Rachel Hers theorizes that the love comes from the VapoRub smell. Wow, that's strong. Scientists a long time ago discovered that smell is the most powerful trigger to memories. And most of the memories we have as children is smelling like Vicks when you're at school and our parents lovingly caring for us. Parent-child relationships can be contentious, especially for immigrants. There's a culture clash that is difficult to navigate. But when you're sick or injured, all that matters is that you get better. Our parents slathering us in VapoRub is one of the ultimate ways to show the loving and caring a lot of us swear they don't have for us. VapoRub does work and has huge sentimental value as well. Also, so many of us did not have the luxury of health insurance. So this was, and still very much is, our health insurance. Have kids and no health insurance? Slather them in VapoRub and hope for the best. The VapoRub will only make you stronger. And remember, VapoRub does work. If it didn't, so many of us would not swear by it. Usually, I don't do calls to action, but I am curious to know your memories of VapoRub. Do you still use it as an adult? I certainly do. Is there a use for it I didn't mention in this video that the world needs to know about? Comment below. Stay safe, familia. And seriously, don't eat the VapoRub. Salud.